Tennessee executed convicted murderer Byron Black this week. This was the state's second execution under the new death penalty protocol. WATE legal analyst Greg Isaacs is here. Greg, as always, thanks a lot for joining us.
Bo, it's good to be here.
So let's talk about this. This is the second execution in the state this year.
It has. There was a pause because of the controversy of Tennessee's three-drug cocktail. Recently, Governor Lee paneled a study. Based on that study, we, along with 15 states, have switched to a one-drug cocktail method of lethal injection, pentobarbital. That's to ensure that there are no problems that would trigger the Eighth Amendment as it comes to cruel and unusual punishment and executions. The federal government under President Trump has also utilized pentobarbital, but Bo, Tennessee and executions, they're never easy and not without controversy.
And this one had some controversy definitely leading up to it, whether we were looking at the mental state of Byron Black, but also he had an implanted defibrillator as well, and that came into discussion as well, went to the courts.
He did, and you always have last-minute appeal after appeal after appeal. The Supreme Court has a death watch justice in the Sixth Circuit, Justice Kagan, but in this case it wasn't Byron Black's guilt or innocence for the violent 1988 slaying of his girlfriend and her two young children. It was his mental state. His IQ was under 70. Under current Tennessee law, he would not have been subjected to capital punishment, but that had already been ruled on. So the court said, you are collaterally stopped from raising that again. But the second thing is interesting. He had a defibrillator. Right. So his lawyers in the preceding few months argued that allowing him to be executed with lethal injection and having a defibrillator constituted cruel and unusual punishment. They took that argument to the trial court, Court of Appeals, Supreme Court. They got no relief. At the very last minute, they got a chancellor in Chancery Court in Davidson County to order the defibrillator to be disabled prior to his execution. Lo and behold, they get to the hospital, and Nashville General Hospital says, no, we are not going to be complicit in the execution. We are not going to stop his defibrillator. So the execution of Byron Black took place, and the lawyers argued and are still arguing that because of the defibrillator, it was excruciating and violated their client's Eighth Amendment rights.
Yeah, even his attorney was saying that she heard him make some comments that he was in pain. This will be something that will have to be looked at, I guess, moving forward now.
Yeah, and you know, it's interesting as we go through, we have 42 people remaining on death row. Executions are currently being scheduled, and we're picking up the pace in Tennessee. But the last minute battle typically is not guilt or innocence, it's the method of death.
All right, Greg, we're going to stop there. I appreciate it as always. Tough topic. All right.